Hello ladies and gents, Asuka here, bringing to you another video for the English version of Naruto Online published by Oasis Games. We're going to look at the event announcements for the 22nd of March. Going straight into the Weekly Strong Ninja, we have Shisui Uchiha Koto Matsukami returning, Tobirama Senju Edo Tensei also returning, and I 4th Raikage. All of these are not new, so for our first event, we have Crazy Slot Machine. It goes from the 22nd to the 24th of March. So, for this one, Crazy Slot Machine, every time you recharge 100 ingots in-game, you will get a spin. Alright? There is no limit to how many spins it can be spun daily. Spins obtained for this week's event need to be used before the event ends. The spins that you didn't use will be reset to 0, so you will lose them. So, it only lasts for 3 days, so be mindful of that. So, every time you spin, there is prizes. For first prize, you get a 4th Raikage fragment times 80. For second prize, you get Sasuke Susanoo fragment times 30. For third prize, you get Crazy Slot Machine third prize pack, Charm Material fragment times 20. Cave Key times 50. Rainbow Magatama level 5, Attack Magatama level 5, Ninjutsu Magatama level 5. So, that's interesting. So, you get a pack, which, again, it seems like the Cave Key is the most worth it. Level 5 Rainbow Magatama or Attack or Ninjutsu Magatama. I believe it's only worth 300? About 300, any of those, while Cave Key times 50 on the low end would only be about 500, so Charm Material Pack is only 250, so I think it would be the worst of the bunch according to coupon to store value. But anyway, 4th prize, you get Steel Scroll times 1, Level 4 Magatama Pack times 1, or a Summoning Scroll times 1. 5th prize, you get level 3 Magatama Pack, Mood Scroll, Basic, Medium, or or Advanced Refine Runes. Of course, respectively, you get 3, 2, or 1. For number 6, 6th prize, you get Coin times 20,000, Unbound Runes Packet times 2, Bond Scroll times 2, Shapeshifting Card times 1, or level 2 Magatama Pack times 1. So, any of those prizes only get 1, of course, for the 6th prize. For our total spending rebate, number 2, we probably will be seeing Tobirama in the total spending rebate, but it could be Shisui again. We never know until we know. It goes from the 22nd to the 28th. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. So how this total spending rebate works is that you get a rebate pack for depending on how many ingots you spend during the event period. So I think the first pack is at 100, then 500, then 1,000 ingots. I think so. Normally it goes like that. Then it rapidly increases to 5,000, 10,000, 2,000, not 2,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. If it's Tobirama, you might be looking at a 40,000 total spending rebate. But, again, you still have to wait and see what it is. For number 3, we have Lucky Board. Normally it is the last week of the month. So it goes from the 22nd to the 28th. Hopefully in Lucky Board we'll be seeing Shisui again, maybe, for people who want to continue piecing him together. So, how Lucky Board, of course, works is that you have dice, you can get 2 free dice every day. These dice can be you randomly get dice from either plot or elite instances, or daily missions. Of course, limited to 2 free. No, you're limited to 2 free dice, otherwise you can buy them in the shop. So, when you roll the dice, anyway, in the event interface, depending on the number you get from either 1 to 6, it will move your Akumaru puppy that many grid squares. And for every prompt grid, you get 5 points. Every function grid, you get 10 points. This function grid also includes the start grid, which also gives you 10 points. The start grid, so every time you pass the start grid, you get a lucky ninja pack. Obviously, just because you start on start doesn't mean you get a free lucky ninja pack just for rolling ones. You actually have to pass it each time. Anyway, you get the gist about. Everyone understands the gist about Lucky Board. Along with those points, you can use those points to claim more stuff beyond the stuff that you get from the grids. And unfortunately, we don't have a list on what's in the redeem shop, so we're gonna have to wait for that. Number 4, we have Lucky Snatch. Lucky Snatch goes from 22nd to the 28th of March. Players must be level 65 in order to participate. So you ingots or coupons to draw and have a try. Of course, every draw gives you prizes. Beyond that, you also have a rebate for depending on how many draws you do. For 50 draws, you get Rainbow Magatama level 5 times 1. For 100, you get Cave Key Gift Pack times 1. For 200, you get Naruto Ninetail Chakra Fragment times 10. For 300, you get Naruto Ninetail Fragments times 15. For 500, you get Naruto Ninetail Chakra Fragment times 25. All good and dandy. Lucky Snatch, I will say, was not a very good event in my opinion. The actual chances of getting the super rare ninja, no matter what it is, it seems to be in the ballpark of just under 300 draws. Maybe. So, anyway, number 5, we have Konoha Gift Shop. It goes from the 22nd to the 28th. So, it has 3 shops apparently. The daily gives you Rainbow Magatama level 5 and 4 charm material packs, special charm material packs, Mount Myoboku gift, special seals pack, and the fortune bag. Oh wait, okay, so it's only 2 sections. So you have the daily and the limited offers. Daily means that there's a certain number you can buy every day, but it refreshes daily, so you can buy the set amount 7 days in a row. This fortune bag apparently includes 5 seal scroll, summoning scroll times 5, treasured tool rare essence times 1, which I believe is the 80 EXP one, Mount Myoboku gift times 10, and then it randomly drops either a Rainbow Magatama level 5 times 1, treasured tool common essence times 1, coupon times 50, Guy's Tortoise Fragment times 1, coins times 50,000, Sasuke, I believe, Playboy Fragment times 30, Sakura Sailor Uniform Fragment times 30, Roshi Four Tails Jinchuriki Fragment times 30, Purification Rune times 3, Keiki times 3, or Mount Myoboku Gift times 3. Wow. So, these fortune bags, they may seem like they offer a lot, but the random chance of getting any of those prizes only being 4 of which being actual ninja fragments, I think it would be relatively low in aspects of what you could get from these fortune bags. Depending on how much they are, the 5 seal scrolls and 5 summoning scrolls in its own right is pretty good. And with treasure tools being fairly new, I believe everyone's extra attributes on their treasure tools would be fairly low. Well, on the lower side. Anyway, on to the limited offers. We have Haku Edo Tensei Fragments, Nagato Edo Tensei Fragments, Hashirama Senju Wood Style Great Tree Breaker. Hashirama Senju Wood Style Great Tree Breaker 2. These are your skill breaks anyway. Hashirama Senju Ninja God. Tobirama Senju Taijutsu Attack. Tobirama Senju Genjutsu Infinite Darkness Jutsu. And you have Deluxe Charm Material Packs and Magatamas level 5. I believe when it says Magatamas, it means that any of them, so attack, ninjutsu, defense, resistance, life, I believe that's all 5. For our number 6, we have Group Purchase. It goes from the 22nd to the 28th. You must be level 11 in order to participate. So how Group Purchase works is that during the event, players can buy packs in the Group Purchase event. As this is a cross-server event, the total number of purchases will be taken into the account. Will take into account the purchase done by every server. Each player can only buy each pack once a day during the event. The total number of daily purchases will be reset daily. So the more the cross-server daily purchases of each pack, the more the rebate for each pack will be. If the reward is not claimed on time for a given day of the event, the rewards will be sent to your mailbox. So you have Lucky Key Pack. It gives fixed drop of K Key times 10, and it randomly drops coupons times 10, Seal Scroll times 1, or an additional Cave Key. There's second pack, which is the Special Seals Pack. Fixed drop of Seal Scroll times 5, randomly drops Kirin times 1, Lee 8 Inner Gate Fragment times 5, Shikaku Nara Fragment times 5, Ino Great Ninja War Fragment times 5, Neji Great Ninja War Fragment times 5, Ten Chong Sum Fragment times 5, and Kakashi Beheading Sword Fragment times 5. For the third pack for the group purchase is Charm Materials Optional Pack, so you can select one of the following. So you can get 50 charms of the headband, weapons, armor, scroll, or accessory. Of course you can choose. So remember, basically how group purchase works is that, I believe so, that you can only use coupons to buy the packs. First of all, I mean not coupons, ingots. You can only use ingots to buy the packs, if I remember correctly. And so, depending on the number of purchases for any given day, you get additional rebates. So let's say 100 people bought the Lucky Key Pack. Well, I mean, it's spelled wrong here, but let's say 100 people bought the Lucky Key Pack. So you get additional rewards of like 3 Seal Scroll fragments or a whole Seal Scroll. That's just additional add-on because 100 plus people or 100 odd people has bought this pack, and you just get that. But again, you can only purchase these packs once a day. Whether or not it's worth it is up to you. For number 7, we have limited time recruitment. Not unexpected, but again, this limited time recruitment, I would say, is the worst version compared to its better counterpart. But its better counterpart has more restrictions, as it tells you which treasures you need to pull from. But anyway, it goes from the 22nd of March to the 28th of March. You must be level 20 in order to participate. So, of course, since I say this is inferior, it is because the Seal Scroll only lasts 7 days. So, of course, the temporary Seal Scroll are given priority when you recruit. Usage of Seal Scroll last 7 days will not count towards the event. So use Seal Scroll last 7 days during the 7 days after being obtained, or they will expire. Each gift pack can only be claimed once during the event. Servers which are less than 15 days old will not have this event present in their server. Very unlucky for you guys, but that's how they do it. Anyway, we have Mysterious Fruit. Oh, sorry, number 8. We have Mysterious Fruit. Haven't seen this in a long time. This goes from the 22nd to the 28th. Players must reach level 11 in order to participate. So simply, you can buy 3 kinds of fruit from the 22nd to the 24th, so only 3 days. After you've successfully bought the fruits will appear on the tree. Then the fruit will need at least 3 days to fully grow. These fruits can only be bought until the 24th of 3rd. Well, the 3 of 24th. Well, God. 1 second before midnight. After this time, fruits cannot be bought. Fruits will ripen between the 26th 0500 to and the 28th, 1 second before midnight. All fruits must be claimed before the God, pain in the ass. Anyway, it says, of course, you must claim the fruits before time runs out. Non-claim mysterious fruit will not be automatically sent to your mailbox by the system. So it's always best to buy, if you're planning on buying the fruits, it's always to buy them early on, so they'll be ripe by the 26th. Anyway, for our number 9, we have Activity Lucky Bag. Pretty good free-to-play event. Not bad at all. You got March 22nd to the March 28th. Players must reach level 6 in order to participate. So how this works is that it gives you a set of missions. Each set of missions gives you activity points, and depending on how many activity points you get these lucky bags. You can open a total of 25 bags per day. It will randomly drop coins, refined runes, cultivation runes, Magatama, steel scroll, and stamina potions, and a little bit of extra stuff. I believe I've seen trumpets in there as well, and definitely shape-shifting cards. God, they like throwing in shape-shifting cards as a kind of mundane thing. For number 10 is just about the purchase limit shop. We have, of course, the monthly gift box coming in, since it's nearing the end of the month. Mood Scroll Pack, surprising, Copper Experience Pig. No need to actually buy this. I don't see anyone, at this point, the amount of money, well, the amount of resources you would have to put in to level up ninja tools would be kind of stupid at this point for most people. But again, there are so many better options to get more power instead of using the ninja tool system. So I don't recommend ever buying Copper Experience Pigs, no matter how cheap they are. They can be 1 coupon each and I still wouldn't buy them. I'm surprised that Super Kage Scroll is here though, for people who cannot complete the exam. I'd say strategy is pretty good, but I mean powering through the ninja exam is pretty much the only option most of the time. Or if you want to just skip that and just buy the actual Super Kage Scroll, up to you. We also have one ninja, which is the Hebi Hime Amber. Number 11, last but not least, dice and spins obtained this week's for this week's event cycles are valid only for this week. Once the event ends, the dice and spins you didn't use will be reset to 0. So remember to use them on time. And the same remark for all of them is that the deadline of new server events and weekly events are set according to players' local time, not the server time. Daily missions and daily recharge event. The recharge event where you get 4-star Gara by recharging for 5 days are all refreshed at 5 server time, so don't miss out. Of course, looking at this week's event, they put a recharge and a spending means that they're looking for pretty big spenders. I mean, it's not unnatural that people have been asking them to put both a recharge event and a spending event, but I would prefer if they put 2 recharging events and then have a spending event next week. This way people will learn to save. Well, I kind of float a lot of ingots around all the time. waiting for opportunities to buy something at a really good value. But that's just me. Some people are impulsive and want the best bang for their buck, so they ask the developers to give them both a recharge and a spending rebate. But to me, it just seems kind of, well, just to me, it just seems kind of bad. But that's just me. I don't like it that there's both a recharge and a spending in the same week. But although it is only for 3 days for the recharge one, the total spending rebate lasts for a whole 7 days. For spenders, well, for recharges and spenders, this week looks pretty good for you, with significant events such as the Lucky Board, Lucky Snatch, group purchase, gift shop, and, well, those are the only 3 things really, unless you're actually interested in the Mysterious Fruit. Mysterious Fruits are pretty good. They give a lot of value, especially since you can buy all of the fruit with coupons. Besides that, people who want to take advantage of the limited time recruitment, now is the time, of course. You get the rebate, but I would suggest waiting out for the more superior one in 2 weeks' time, which I'm pretty sure it will be here. For free-to-play players, your 2 free dice from the Lucky Board can get you a significant amount of things. Otherwise, you're just looking at the lucky, the activity Lucky Bag for most of this week's rewards. All in all, it's pretty weak for those who are non-spenders, but again, the best time is when you have a lot of money. Anyway, I am Azakai, and I hope you have a nice day.